So I had to re-record this because I kind of deleted the recordings. It's kind of my fault. But I thought I would go ahead and at least start this off a little bit better anyway, because I don't think my intro was that great, or at least what I was covering, I think I kind of went off cue a little. I'd like to go ahead and say this. This is not a question of morality. That's not going to be the point. The whole point of what I want to talk about is the irony behind all this. Now, if you don't know who I'm talking about, this is going to be Gypsy Rose, Gypsy Blanchard, whatever her name is. She, if you didn't know, went through years of torture and torment by her mother. I cannot condone what happened. I understand. There's always other options. I live by a code. One very good code that I've lived by many years is, you are not responsible for every bad thing that happens to you. You are, however, responsible for how you react to these. You should be able to take it upon yourself to think something out and know that that's your choice. We'll just say defending yourself. Now, is defending yourself in whatever situation, I'm not going to bring a actual situation up, but if defending yourself is what you think is the best option, do it. Just know there's consequences for everything, whether it's in the right or the wrong. And it seems like she had to take a few years for her consequences, while the person that did do it is still serving pretty much the rest of his life, or if not his life. I'm only saying all this to kind of catch you up. Yes, what happened is her mother did a lot of bad stuff. She suffered from Munchausen by proxy. I might be butchering that word. But basically what it is, by proxy means using somebody else. The actual initial mental disorder, what it does, it makes you want the attention. So you play sick. You placate yourself as a patient, somebody with cancer, whatever. And what this does by proxy, she would use it by a family member, a daughter, something like that, and try to use them as somebody to get their attention out there that way. So yeah, basically what happened is Gypsy decided to set up her boyfriend at the time to go ahead and hit the off button on her breathing. Now she's out. And here's another thing. A lot of people went absolutely bananas that she was going to get released. Everybody's like, oh yeah, she finally gets to be released. This is going to be great. It's fantastic. And then, I don't know where everything shifted and everybody's hating on her. I kind of think it's funny. It's irony at its best. But that's not still the most ironic part about this. Let me go ahead and show you what she did on her TikTok.
Hey, so today is Mother's Day and I wanted to make a video basically celebrating the really strong and wonderful women that I have in my life that have been mother figures to me over the last 8.5 years. I first want to start off by saying I did turn off the comments to this video because I don't want to hear any negative bullshit. If you want to talk shit about me, by all means, I don't give an F. Go do it on your own platform, but I'm not going to see it in my comments.
So yeah, she posts this, knowing that she's about to get a whole lot of flack for what she's going to talk about. Openly admitting she's cutting the comments off. Here's my thing. Now, what happened was horrible, so it's a little bit different than me just being a fat guy on YouTube. But basically, if you're not going to have a little bit thicker skin, you can't be posting on stuff. I'm just going to be honest. Because, yeah, while it's not great that people hate on people for whatever reason, physical and or other, people are going to do it. You can't stop them. I'm sorry. You're going to be able to stop probably 100, 200 people. We're talking about thousands of people. And not to mention the following she's got, it's reaching everybody. There's so many people that have duetted it, stitched it, whatever, and they are just tearing her apart. And it makes me laugh. And the thing is, if you're not willing to take a little bit of, not even constructive criticism, absolute bananas, goofy people talking shit, you're not going to be able to keep posting. I'm sorry. And after what you had been a part of, that's going to be very hard to try to ignore because people are going to bring that up a lot. Now that you got comments off of this, they're just going to take another video. They're going to find another video and they're going to lash it out there. But here's the ironic part. This is for Mother's Day. This is what she had to say about it.
Secondly, it does not go without notice that my own biological mother is not here to celebrate Mother's Day.
Doesn't have her biological mother for Mother's Day. Now, I would like to go ahead and say it like this. And yes, I'm smiling. I find it funny because she does go on to say she doesn't want to remember her for what she did to her, but what she, that she was a person. She wants to try to remember the good times. Well, if it got to that point, there can't be too many good times. But the irony is, you're posting a Mother's Day video for a lot of the good people that's in your life, this, that, and the other. Yes, we get that. I just thought that was goofy. I don't know if anybody else finds that kind of ironic that she would post on Mother's Day about, all these great people, then talk about her mother after what she did and what she's caused. Now, like I said, this is not me trying to argue morality, legality, stuff like that. I just thought this was goofy and ironic. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. Honestly, do you agree with her? Can you probably say the same as I do? Yeah, I understand, but don't condone it. Or do you think she's an all-out liar and she's just being a complete manipulator at this point? Do you think she's not going to really be able to recoup after everything that's happened? Or do you think she's pretty much done for and her 10 minutes of fame is over? But yeah, that's about all I got to say. Y'all have a good one.